I'm live. Can everybody hear me okay? Late night, but look forward to seeing the show. Leave a camera late night. Oh, you're first link. Okay, wrong girls. First link or second. Okay, so real quick. Oh, shit. Can you guys see? How am I scrolling down here already? What's up, everybody? I see there's like 70 guys here. Okay, I'm trying to figure this out. Can you guys hear me okay? Somebody say something, please. What's up, Rob? Rick B, can you guys hear me? Okay, thanks, Rick. What's up, everybody? All right, let me put this up. How are you guys tonight? Sounds good. Okay, Otha Lambert. Hey, where you at again, Otha? You can send it to me privately if you don't want to say. How far from uh Roland, let's say. Loud and clear, boss. Rachel. Okay, Rachel, how you doing? I'm looking for. Hey, what's up, Ron? How you been, buddy? How's everybody doing? Okay, and Cease. No, are you serious? You're saying no sound right now? Are you fucking with me? Please say you're fucking. Please tell me you're messing with me. Okay, let me see. I'll do this myself. Where you been? Where you been? No sound has to be. Okay, Rick, you're saying he has to be. I got it. So we got people right off the rip. There's sound. Okay, sounds good. All right. Okay, so there's gonna be haters tonight, right? For sure. It's cool. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Okay. Let me make sure. All right. So I'm sure most of you are. Let me see. Rob, what's up, man? Broken Bow. Okay, I got you. So you're. Oh, so Broken Arrow. That's by Toll. Let me see. So Broken Bow's down below. Oof. Broken Bow back in the day. I don't know. Let me see. Tell you right now, real quick. Broken. Tell me real quick. So Broken Bow's south. Broken Arrow's the one right next to Tulsa. Right. It's been a long time since I've been over that way. American Made, what's up, buddy? Don't worry about being racist. Everyone is a little bit. I'm going to talk about it. Southeastern Oklahoma. Thank you. Okay, so Broken Bow, that was like bad back in the day. I don't know if it is tough crowd down there, right? You know what I mean? You know what I mean for sure. Yeah, so that was a long time ago since I've been there. And all right, East Texas TV, what's up? I'm asking about Dylan Crabtree. William Brooklyn. So who are you asking about Dylan Crabtree? I'm just looking up. Okay, so HK, what's up, bro? Rachel, hi, how you doing? Rick B, okay, TV, sounds good. Rico, Conti, don't worry about being racist. Everyone is a little bit. I'm going to talk about that. That's what I'm going to do right now. And what's good, Rob? Have Happy New Year. And I'll tell you how I stumbled upon what I'm talking about. And I've mentioned it in other videos before. Has to do with rap music and hip hop. So, and I'll tell you what's going on in just a second. I just want to make sure I say what's up to a few people. For these guys that don't know, I was in rehab from the 6th. And yesterday, where's it at? I'm actually proud of this. And I know it's only 30 days, right? It's cool. And I know people are gonna clown and say, hey, 30 days ain't shit, blah, blah, blah. I get it. I would too. So the reason I know this is because I've been on the other end. I would be the guy that says, wait till 32 days. You know what I mean? Where is it? I have my key. I have all my stuff displayed. My wife moved it. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. Broken Arrow. So Otha, real quick. So you're saying, bro? Yeah. Okay. So Broken Bow is the one down past Heavener, as the one that was like meth capital, bad, rough shit happened down there. I was in prison with the former cop, JD Jones, who was from DeQueen, Arkansas. I heard he was a real piece of shit. I think he even raped somebody. I don't know what the deal was, but he got in a shootout. He got stuck down there by himself in Broken Bow, and not to say Broken Arrow isn't. Yeah. Speaking of that area, the Tulsa area, there's a reason that Sylvester Stallone is doing that mob series about Tulsa. Tulsa is rocking right now. Um, and I heard that, but a couple things going on over there. So you got cartels vying for Tulsa and Oklahoma City. And some of the cheapest dope in the country is coming right out of there. Why do I know that? Because I just came out of a rehab with tons of people and a lot of people from Tulsa. And really surprising. Yeah, you guys got there's 31 people. Hit the like button, please. I don't care about the numbers. I'm just saying. So, and please donate to this channel. Please. I'm going to be piggy tonight. That's FBS. He begs for money. So, yeah, please, if you guys can. Or forget about sending me something. Go to the merchandise section and buy Don't Be a Jimmy t-shirts and all that other stuff. I got a message from somebody that said that they didn't get their stuff or the money, and that was under the old platform. The new platform does work, and I should be leading by example and have my stuff, right? We did order some stuff, and it went to the house down south that we have, and I was in rehab, and whoever stole it, who knows? Speaking of, because there will be some people from Hartford, Arkansas that will see this at some point if some aren't watching now. And I will post this on the community page down there. I just have to figure out the laws. Um, what's up, babe? Want to like pop in and say hi real quick? People ask about you. Show your face. No, no, okay. So people didn't ask tonight, but I've got a lot of stuff. If you are one of the people, and I've seen one on camera, I got the shadow, and I think it's actually a kid that broke into my property while I was away. You didn't get nothing. First of all, I will say this. The little house is the one full of, there's an old house. That's the one full of stuff, by the way, would-be thieves. That's the one full of stuff. The big house is pretty much empty. There's some old bullshit in it. And the tool room in the back, not the garage. The garage has a bunch of big stuff that nobody can move, but the valuables, okay? I'm putting it straight out there. Or in the tool room in the back, okay? There you go. There's cameras in that fucking one area. That one area, somebody slipped through. And I just saw it. And I think it's probably a kid and broke the back window, tried to get in. I got it pretty sealed up down there, don't I? I got it pretty sealed up. You know why? The worst people in the world to me, and there's might be some people on there that done it. The fucking absolute worst scumbags in the world. Hands-on sex offenders. And you heard me, hands-on. Because I really don't give a damn about the child porn things. The reason is because they're filling up the system with them, and they're just using them, little fucking perverts that statistically don't touch. But anyway, hands-on sex offenders. I don't care if it's a girl diddling a boy or a guy diddling a girl, whatever. Hands-on sex offenders and people who break into other people's houses. I've got no fucking sympathy. I can't stand them. There will be traps down there. And I got to make sure, I got to read the laws about it because it is registered. It is an LLC. It is insured, but I want to fucking bear trap somebody's ass. I had went to people. There's 3 thieves down there pretty much that run in and out of jail down there. And I think they're all out. And I went to their family members and I told them, I don't call cops. And this isn't a threat. I just want to sit down and talk to them if they take my stuff. Try to guide them back in their ways. Tell them they'll come to Jesus moment. So it's not a threat. I don't want to hurt nobody. But I did go to their families first and told them to please stay away. Somebody did break in, try to tear down something else. Okay. Okay. I'm just saying. If I can legally set bear traps, and I'm not sure, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. There's definitely nails going all over that fucking property. Whatever. Somebody's getting some. Yeah. And I got to set a camera up down that way. Every fucking way I would have got that person with the camera. Every way. And I do think it's one of the kids for sure. But I just want to put that out there. And I'll put it on the community board. I just have to settle down about that first. But anyway, Tulsa off the chain. Couldn't believe it. So compared to you guys that don't do drugs, don't know nothing about it, or don't have a clue. And this is what I mean. A lot of people in there in the place I was at from Tulsa. In comparison, let's just say let's look at meth. $95 an ounce out of Tulsa. $95. So somewhere around here, they're saying like 400. Okay, crazy. And we won't even go to the whole fentanyl fucking thing that's killing everybody. And I do not know why these cartels or these people keep doing this and everybody's dropping like flies. It's fucking horrible. And you know what the worst detox going on in rehab is? What are people coming down? What do they take? What is the worst come down right now to rehab? What are they having the most trouble with? Heroin, uh-uh. Fentanyl, uh-uh. Fucking dabs. Goddamn marijuana, man. Dude shaking and shitting and everything. I couldn't believe that because I'm not in that. I'm not in that. I don't do that. Um, couldn't believe it. Not DTs from alcohol. Even the guys that were coming in that were being in the hospitalized for alcohol. Dabs, man. Coming down on fucking marijuana. Dabs or the residue. Couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. Leon Swan. Let me go back up to you, Leon. Did Persico say anything about his son-in-law? Heard he thought very highly of him. Oh my God, that's a really good question. Is it Mob? Are you talking about? I know exactly what you're talking about. You're talking about the little guy, Angelo. You're talking about Angelo, right? Did Carmine Persico think highly of Angelo? Carmine loved Angelo. Okay, loved Angelo. Um, very disappointed from what I heard. Angelo gets out, and I guess January the 20th happened to be the day that I left Butner 1, by the way. Okay. They had a big mob roundup. 100, like the biggest one, a bunch of different families. Angelo gets popped off in that. And he's on the paper, and I guess he's smiling, walking or something, for if I remember correctly. And then they're trying to do pleas, and I think he held on a plate. And while he's out on a plea, the motherfucker gets busted stealing something out of Walmart or something of that nature. Persico family, I'm sorry if I got some of those facts incorrect. It's close to it. Carmine loved Angelo and the baby and his grandson too. Uh, the grandson's little Carmine, right? I'm having a brain fog. But it's Angelo, the sausage king, and that's what's Patricia? Is that's the youngest daughter? Her husband. Yes, he did. Yes, very very fond of him. Now again, I wasn't there when he got in trouble for stealing, but I know he was very very embarrassed over that, and he was pissed about him not taking a plea and holding other people up. And I wasn't there, so I don't know. And I want to say something about the Bernie Madoff incident that some of my good friends, Stevie and Chucky, said, and I want to get to that in a minute. Let me read a few more things. We're talking about Carmine. And by the way, Carmine Persico's family members that have reached out to me and had some questions. There was one of them that was a grandchild or distant, and I had answered some stuff, personal stuff. And then she wrote again, I went to rehab. You can re-ask me. People that have been sending me messages about Art Sleester and all that other stuff. I'm back on track, people. I know I've been saying that for fucking a year, right? Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. And totally clean. By the way, did you guys see the video I put up? Look at Convict Inc. Facebook or my personal one under Robert Rosso. I haven't put it up on this. I should do it as a short. When yesterday was my 30th day clean, right? And I went and got my I went to we went to NA last night. AA is pretty much that's my home groups. But beforehand we went and washed the car and I was dancing. I'm fat. My ass is I got so big, but I was dancing and Marta recorded me and I didn't know it. And it's about 2 minutes. I think there's about 55 seconds on Facebook, whatever. This is some basil seed. I don't know, some health fucking bullshit. Uh, Matter of fact, I was just at the store buying a bunch of health food, and there was a couple girls in front of me, and a couple of them were a little bit heavy. There was one of them, and she said someone had all salads and sliced up and just all these vegetables, and she's like, "Oh, you're going on a diet too?" And I said, "Yeah, for about 14 seconds." And I peeled out this chocolate pie. My wife, I don't know if she's gonna watch later and be pissed. Yeah, she's on me right now. She's on me. Marta ain't into big sexy. I don't think. Anyway, let me see what's up before I get into the race stuff. Okay, broken arrow, blah blah. Rico, I've been in relapse since I've been out of prison, bro, alcohol wise. So yeah, and I ran the gamut in the end. Okay, that's all I can say. So I don't care about the probation thing. There's certain reasons. I'm not going to get into every single detail. Okay, and that's wife related. She doesn't want me for family and stuff, whatever. Because I'm not the one that would hold back. Trust me. Yeah, Rob, 30 days is awesome. It's more than I have. Thanks for keeping up, Larry McCarthy. Thank you, Larry. I appreciate it. And I'm pretty proud of it. I'm not gonna lie. I am. I am. I really am. Glad to see you back, American made. Did you know that Bellamy Bros? Wait. Did you? The bank robbers. It sounds familiar. I'm not. Not right now. It's not clicking. Okay. South Carolina, David Hughes. What's up, bro? Leon Swan. When I was in Coleman with Whitey Bulger, oh, that's Leon. You're the one I got to get back to too, man. He said Oklahoma got good gun shows and gun stores. Fantastic. I'm actually not a gun person. I'm not saying that for probation reasons. I just wasn't. My dad was. When I was a kid, I started, from if you lived in Arkansas, you're hunters. My dad raised us in California. Mom and dad married till he died. Um, he was a gun guy. They went hunting every year. And when it came, I was like 6 or 7. I got the BB gun pellet gun, 22, 410 shotgun. When it came the season for me to go, he got shot. Uh, Being Dick Cheney, drinking and out there fucking around with birds and beer. Somebody shot his ass. They were drunk, and he took away all the guns. Stopped, and that's why I didn't get into guns. In the area in which I grew up, California, I surfed. There's no guns. Wasn't even much violence. Not even over drug deals. When I came back here, I just I never was a gun guy, but they're everywhere. Marta's an ace of a shot, literally. Never shot a gun in her life, and she can hit bullseyes constantly. It's sickening. Okay, Larry, David Hughes in the Belly, South Carolina. When I was in Coleman, yeah, Leon, that's your the one I got to get back a hold of. Rachel Constant, amen. Thank you. You couldn't wash Bruce Pierce's drawers, Reginald. I couldn't wash Bruce Pierce's drawers. I wouldn't want to wash Bruce Pierce's drawers, but he didn't need me to wash him, bro, because he sniveled so much. He cried constantly. And I know you're going to be one of those fans, and I don't care. I'm not a fanboy of any people. I'm a fanboy of men. I heard that he was a certain way a long time ago. I know he did some time at Marion and was slammed down. Stone cold bitch in the shoe. Sorry. Stone cold bitch in the shoe. You're not going to hear me pull that one back. Sorry. And like I said, he wouldn't need me to wash his drawers. He can just use all the tears he was crying to clean his underwear. Ronnie, laugh out loud. I'll send you a camera. Shoot me your address. Rachel. P.O. Box 18, Hartford, Arkansas, Rachel. I'll put that out there right now. Or infoconvictinc@gmail.com. P.O. Box 18, Hartford, Arkansas, 72938. I'm about an hour from there, 45 minutes, but I'll go down there periodically, and we're keeping the house down there for a weekend house. Did you fall off the wagon? The woo. I crushed the wagon. Yo, what up? From Whittier, where the girls are prettier. SoCal. You took it. That was nice. And you know what? I'm sorry. When I was growing up, the girls weren't all that prettier from Whittier, but I get what you're saying. It was pretty cool. Then yeah, 6 Harden. Cliff. Fucking Cliff, bro. Okay, so after this is over, shoot it to me. All right, bro? Get me. Okay, so all right, Cliff. So you ran under her name. Why are you hiding, Cliff? I'm just kidding. What's up? One of my coin brothers. We coined out together. You know what that means, guys? Coins out means when you complete the Harbor House program, you got a coin. Cliff got a coin when I did. Right, Cliff? Actually, day before. Anyway, I hope we'll be seeing tomorrow the next day. So speaking of the Harbor House in Fort Smith, Arkansas, here's what I want to say. I want to give a shout out to Booneville Bobby, the big girl bandit. Now, who is Booneville Bobby, the big girl bandit? Bobby is one of the Arkansas meth kids who, by his own admission, had abandonment issues. So I'm not putting words in his mouth. And Cliff, I know you're just rolling right now, but because I tagged the kid with this name. And when he got high on meth, this is true shit, he got lonely, he said, and he liked big girls. He liked to call big girls. And why did he call big girls? Because they didn't leave, he said. Shit you not. I swear to God. And he just wanted, and he didn't necessarily want to have sex, he just wanted to cuddle and hold. Just wanted to cuddle and hold him because he had abandonment issues, and it goes back. I'm not going to get into his childhood trauma, but yeah, and we're not going to talk about him being abused physically by his wife for 7 years. That's a whole different issue. But yeah, Booneville Bobby, the big big girl bandit. Shout out to you, Bobby. I know you guys will either be watching tonight or tomorrow because I went by there and I said something that I'm going to be live tonight. So I know you might be at church right now praying for a big girl. You don't need, look. And by the way, Bobby, there's nothing to be ashamed of. Big girls need love too. So you don't need to do meth in order to love a big girl. And I think really what happens is like, when we get freaky, when we do that kind of shit, like, nope, it's really that's in us, right? So really, Bobby, you want a big girl. That's what you really want. And there's nothing to be ashamed of. Like I said, and we're talking 350 plus, nothing wrong. Car goes like this, but it's cool, Bobby. It's all right, brother. I mean, I'll go to the wedding. I'll be your best man. All right. So anyway, that would make for a good video. Rob Bear Traps Burglar, American made. I gotta see all bullshit aside. So I gotta see the legalities on that because there's something that tells me it might not be legal or bear traps legal. I'm not sure, but there's bears in the yard. There's pigs in the yard. So I'm just trying to get a bear. If somebody that shouldn't be there steps on it, I mean, is that my fault? I want to go help them afterwards. We're going to console them. We're going to have a talk. Me and like some parolee friends. I mean, we're just going to talk. Nonviolent parolee friends. That's all. I'll send you a camera, Clifford. That would make it good. I have several. Should never opened. New and buy. Rachel, yeah, I would use it. Are you guys getting me blurry tonight again? One of the reasons I go blurry. So I got a table and we got to get a new table down here. This is an old table and I like it, but every time I hit it, it wobbles. And I realized that probably a couple days ago, and I said something. And yeah, I keep fucking with these glasses. One of them is because well, I do that all the time, right? Because I can't see shit when I'm trying to read, and they're dirty. Okay, cameras. Okay, Rach, gotcha. And I much appreciated. Go to merchandise and get "Don't Be a Jimmy" t-shirts, guys. And that's not dead. That's not dead. So anyway, um, excuse me, I just bought Rico Xanax. Rico Conti. What about Xanax, Rico? What about Xanax? LOL. Let me go back and see if I missed out. Did you relapse? No, I don't. No, I'm not a Xanax person. Well, I would do Xanax if it was in front of me. I mean, I'm an anything in front of me person. That's a lot of people falling in my state. Oh, fentanyl. Yeah, the woo, for sure. Mom, did Persico ever say anything about the chin and his crazy act? I know he did, but I'm not going to put words in his mouth on that one. MOB or mob. I'm not going to look. There's so many things Carmine and I talked about. And again, Stevie Mulakis, who was on here before, like he asked him questions about mob shit. I did not. But Carmine would talk about it, but I didn't care. Um, I think he said he was a smart guy. I think they had a kind of a good rapport. And I think I don't remember if he got mad at me when I was talking shit about the chin having a homosexual child offend a gay pedophile wiping his ass when he was dying. I don't know if he laughed or got mad at me when I told people that. He might have got mad. I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I didn't, when people would say something about him, like, oh yeah, the chin. Yeah, I know he's stand-up guy. He died having a pedophile wiping his ass. I don't know. That's the truth. I mean, it's not. I'm not lying. Because the THC is so pure. Pawns 2 prizes. Wow. Dabs. What the fuck? Oh, Otha. That's way. Dude, we're too old for that. Let's not even go there. It's just if you guys are gonna smoke, grow some pot. Don't forget all that other shit. Yeah, Angelo, MOB. Yes. Going back to Angelo again. Mob loved it. He loved Angelo. Rob, if you didn't have a hiccup, glad to see you back. If you did have a hiccup, glad to see you back. The woo. Oh, I hiccup, bro. Home Depot. Oh, Home Depot. Angelo robbed the Home Depot. It was like petty shit too, right? Eyes, sup, Rob. Eyes don't lie. Nice. Us. Italian Mafia versus Emmy. Who wins? Oh, the Emmy. Hands down. Hands down. Why? Love Marta. Rachel, thank you. She's cranky tonight. She's tired. She's Marta's been through. It's not even funny. She's been through a lot. She's fucking a godsend. TV. Did you fail a drug test? And you have 4 hands. Wow, that's very appropriate. Oh, very appropriate. Okay. Rico Conti, you ever had any business or connections in or around Dayton, Ohio? I have not. I have not, bro. Let me get back up to Le M and the Italian mob. And I know there's somebody right now watching Cliff who's screaming, the fucking Emmy, Emmy, Emmy. So Cliff, I'm not going to put him out there right now. I think he's going to end up being on the show. Former NLR, um, now a contractor, and will put his business and stuff out there as far as how you can have him contract if you live in this area later. He has got a lot of knowledge about that stuff and was close. And by the way, let me say this. So I meet this dude and Cliff, who's I consider now a good friend. Um, Meet him in Harbor House in rehab. And by the way, he voluntarily checked himself in, did the right thing to get his head right. That's what he did. I was pushed there, but I'm so glad I did. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. So there was a guy there, and you can tell he was a serious cat out of California. He was a Serrano. I'm not going to put their neighborhood out there. He's living in northwestern Arkansas now. Did a lot of time. Him and Cliff see each other. Boom! These dudes did years together, indefinite shoe programs. So they're both the real deal. Um, so who wins? The Emmy is a lot bigger. Plus, they got all the little youngsters that grow up in that culture. Although the Italian mob had a bunch of kids, kind of like uh, Goofy Jimmy, and some more serious guys like Tommy Reynolds, and more serious people, like Benny Jerton. Although they kind of had those people that would do stuff for them, they're like this big, 4 years old Mexicans in California with guns bigger than them, ready to go kill for them. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole different caliber. And uh, now that's not to put down a bunch of. I'm not some mob hater, mafia hater, although it might appear to some people like that. I appreciate real men. And yeah, the mob guys made it on the street and in prison. They're different. And the guys in coming out of California, out of that culture, they're about the street and they're about that prison life too. So that's all I'm gonna say about that for right now. Okay. Um, I do have a lot of I do have two guys that may or may not be active in the family life who I care for and respect very much, even though one of them's mad at me. Okay, sending you big love from London. Ronnie, thank you, bro. London town, thank you. Rachel, same. I have a lot of training with guns and I'm just so natural with them. Wow. So I've got to stay away from you and Marta. David Hughes, I hear you, South Carolina, and that's how I'm at, bro. Palmetto State. Oh, Palmetto State. Yeah. E-ticket. Cal State versus Fed. What's more cracking? Fucking California State by far. E-ticket. California State. And now that all the brand and the Emmy and everybody, I know what people get mad at me the way I say Emmy. Okay. But it is what it is. Um, State. State. Now the Fed's got a mixture of people. And I'm going to tell you what's interesting to watch is what happens with the Oklahoma boys out in the Feds. Everybody's from Oklahoma now because they're considering it all Indian territory. Forgot the name of the law. It's all going Fed. So now you're just going to get everybody from Oklahoma going into the Fed. Yeah. So anyway, Feds, I should say. 1921 race massacre in Tulsa. Look it up. Horrible. Oof. Yeah. So that was hidden for years. You're talking about the Black Wall Street thing, right? I mean, let's forget about the whole Native American thing. I mean, let's not forget it. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying. So I was in rehab now with some Cherokees, and one of them, man, this guy's just a great dude. Stereotypical as far as gets drunk and gets himself into problems, right? For real. And but we talked a lot, and I'm going to tell you. So I have a thing with and with this can go right into what I'm going to talk about in a minute with the Redskins name, the Washington Redskins. Man, I was just like, this is stupid, blah, blah, blah. And he kept quiet. And I was pretty vocal about it. And I've known a lot of Native Americans that did not give a damn about the Redskins name. Honestly, didn't. And there was a bunch of guys in there talking, and everybody in there was white except for like three people. And then there was a black kid that's 20 from Tulsa, and then another one came in, it was like 32. Shout out to you. Damn, what's his name? I just forgot about it. Five. Five is his name. Shout out to you, Five. I think you guys will be watching this a little while. Matter of fact, I just seen you on the fence down there a little while ago, hanging out on the fence smoking cigarettes. So the next day, because I seen he was quiet when I was talking about the Redskins name, I went up and talked to him about it. And it was personal to him. He's one of those guys that did. Now that's his opinion, but listening to people with different views, It opens up my eyes to things. I can't say that I'm fully changed on the issue, but when you have a bunch of white guys talking about it and everybody's saying it doesn't mean shit, and you got one native here in the corner that's quiet and doesn't open up his mouth, and then he has got an opinion. Probably one of the most important opinions out of all of us in there at that time, right? So anyway, let me get this on. Let me answer a few. I'm going to tell you guys about my prejudices in prison. Yes. 72938, Rachel. And I don't care about putting that out there because people have been sending me shit left and right. By the way, Mr. Mustard, if you pop up, thank you, thank you, thank you from me and Marta. I didn't see that coming from the northern country either. I thought something else. 30 days, huh? What weren't you sober all this time? I don't like, dude, I came out drinking. I know people are gonna push it too far and say other things, but that's cool. I'll let them. I'll let them. It's cool. Because there's a gamut. I mean, you know I drank. I mean, I talked about it repeatedly, right? And then people would say you're on this and on that. They got it backwards on some of the certain things, but that's cool. Because they're not taking bipolar issues into consider. On this damn it, did you see the show on Netflix about Bernie Madoff? We just watched it today. On this day in MMA, we just watched Bernie Day. Okay, Bernie Madoff time. If you guys had watched Stevie, my friend Stevie, and Chucky from the Bronx, if you saw that, you will have seen me be a little shocked when they said that Bernie was assaulted. Okay. They were then saying that Carmine had sent them over to Clemson unit to see if Bernie had been assaulted and if he needed any help, blah, blah, blah. And I said I was shocked because Carmine never said anything to me. Okay. I do remember now, looking back at it, that Carmine asked me if I knew anything about Bernie getting assaulted. I knew who Bernie lived with and I knew the whole situation. And it was that his meds fucked up and he fell and he had injuries consistent with being assaulted. My friend Stevie and my friend Chucky will tell you right now that they knew the assailant. I have had two former correctional staff from Butner that were there saying it didn't happen. These guys would absolutely put it out there because they don't have any. They're long retired and they don't care, and they're actually helping me along with some stories I'm going to do in the future. As do I have some from Terre Haute that are doing the same thing. And you guys will see those stories coming. I'm not, you'll see. I'd rather than tell you guys what I'm going to do. Let's just watch and see. So I was always under the impression that Bernie did not. I know it's been in the news that he did. I know that there's a story. I think there's even a documentary coming out now. More so about Bernie. And you know what? I just stopped because you know what I just realized? Hold on. What up? Who is this? Eric, what's up, bro? Oh, Jim Shackelford's friend. Listen, bro. Listen. I'm doing a live right now, and I'm actually talking about you guys. Yeah, I'm on Convict Inc. You guys might want to go see. I just gave a shout out to Bobby, the big girl bandit, but I got you now too. I'm on YouTube on Convict Inc. Go to the Convict Inc. TV show. I'll talk. Call me back. Call me back in like a half hour. Bye. All right. So there goes the Harbor House. I knew that. Anyway, so here's the deal. I did have, like I said, two people come out and two staff members and said that he did not. And they even named, I'm not going to do that. They even named the person that was allegedly supposed to have assaulted him. Bernie told me he didn't. I had no reason to doubt him. Like we were close enough to where there wasn't like if he would have said it happened, like don't do nothing. I don't care. I wouldn't give a fuck. I mean, I'm not like I wouldn't give a fuck if the dude got assaulted because he was white and it was supposed to be a black issue, blah blah blah. But I never like. Why would he not? And I gotta go back to Netflix. And contrary to that, I know that Bernie actually grabbed a younger African American kid by the ankle and pulled him out of the seat, and the guy hit his fucking back and his head. 3 weeks, he was in prison 3 weeks when that happened. Not saying Bernie was a tough guy, or I seen the paper called him Bernie the Bruiser. No. Now getting to the Netflix, I just stopped because they contacted me to be on. Maybe it was that show, and if Stevie's watching, I wonder. I didn't even look up the producers of it because ultimately what happened was that they were pumping me for too much information. I didn't care. I was giving them information left and right, meaning I wanted the story told correctly because they often don't tell it correctly, right? And my fresh Seth Ferranti, Seth, by the way, hope to see you on here soon. We will be talking shortly. Seth told me, dude, don't do that for free. You demand airplane flight, this. He told me like the hustle, so to speak. The hustle, like how to get paid doing it. And I hit him with it. And they were receptive for a minute, but I gave them too many people and they didn't need me anymore. But I didn't care. That was in February. I would have had to flown out to New York in February. My dad died in January, and I'm telling you, I wouldn't have been able to make that anyway at that time. Head wise, I wouldn't have been able to make it for no bullshit. People talk about relapse. If you guys want to know the truth, that set me on the spiral. With my dad last year. I'm literally burning 2022. Yes, I was freed. I'm glad. The stars are lined up for me for 2023. And if something bad happens tomorrow, I'm not going to let it get in the way. That's just how it is. I hope I can do. I'm doing daily meetings. Didn't go today. Was the first time I didn't go. We planned on not going. Went last night because I wanted my chip. I wanted my keychain, and I love going. I like it. And my wife's going right now and supporting me. Although I don't think she's. Yeah, I mean she likes going to the ones where there's a speaker. I don't want to make her a part of my recovery. I do not. She likes going. Her background psychology. She likes to hear all the bullshit. So we'll see. But so I hit all the. Let's see. So Bernie Madoff. Yeah. So I am saying right now, and I could be wrong, that I don't know anything about Bernie getting assaulted, and my two good friends Stevie and Chuck. I think that maybe they have information. Maybe they're right and I'm wrong. I'm not going to say that's not a possibility. I do know two correction officers reached out to me and said, Rosso, you were right. It didn't happen. And they have nothing, no dog in the fight. They don't care. Bernie died the day after I got out. I do have Bernie made. I just ran across it yesterday. Where is it? I've got his original interview, handwritten interview. I'm going to sell it at some point. Shit, I should. When's the next big Bernie day coming out? I should probably sell it. I've had it. I mean, I wrote the answers, he wrote the questions, and it's been verified by his attorney, Ira Sorkin. I think Ira did it, and Steve Fishman from New York Magazine. By the way, Harbor House, I think you guys might have been on. Eric, who is actually known as Jim Shackelford's best friend. Jim Shackelford is a fine, outstanding fellow from Hartford, Arkansas. That will be we'll get him on the show sooner or later in his natural habitat. And Eric will probably be a part of it. Eric, I heard you had heart problems. I hope you didn't have a heart attack. And earlier, if you guys missed it, Harbor House people, I gave a shout out to Booneville Bobby, the big girl bandit. And I did explain that Bobby has admitted to abandonment issues and it's part of his recovery. And that Bobby likes him, like when he gets high on meth, he gets lonely. And one of the things he likes to do is just invite big girls over. And it's not necessarily to have sex. That's not his about. He just likes to cuddle and hold them and cry. But that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. We don't want to. I mean, come on, man. Bobby can have feelings too. And big girls need love. So it's like a pair. You know what I'm saying? So Bobby, shout out. Five, shout out. Rex, you miserable fuck, shout out. Colt, you still look like a countrified boy George, but you're one of my favorites. I can go on and on. Colt for sure. Countrified boy George for sure. That's one of the main counselors there, by the way. And I'll be there this week to get the refrigerator, Kurt. I want that old refrigerator for the old house. Okay, so did you show the show? Yes, we've been watching the Madoff show. What's up, Rob? Darren, what's up? Joe, bag of donuts. And if they leave, it's easy to find them. So we were talking about something. I got rambling and I'm off. Yeah, I was doing. I always have and I always will have a pistol with 2 extra magazines, no matter where I am. Even if legally I'm not going to have it. I got you, bro. There's a lot of people down here that have guns. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Rachel. Yes, that's it, Rachel. Thanks, Primo. There's Primo. Shit, Primo. Primo, you're on my list for tomorrow. Have the check ready. At Spencer, they sold this. Whoa, at Spencer's, they sold this cologne. I thought it said colon. That smelled like a steak on a grill for chubby chasers. Wow, Bobby. I'm gonna get Bobby some. That's what I'm gonna do. Man, I want to be Bobby. I want to be your best man in the big girl wedding. When is Wilk or whatever his name is was going to come on? When is Wilco? Which one? Crazy country boy you did time with. Are you talking about Wilbur? I haven't talked to Wilbur in a while. I'll throw some lens wipes in the box. Thank you. That was good, Rachel. Roy DeMayo's only interesting subject left. The truth. Roy DeMayo. Yeah, because Joey Test is for sure. Joey Testard had a Jid Iman. Wait, William that he mentored. Joey Test is in the mentor program in prison. Lives with sex offenders. As you know, I lived in the same thing as I. Is the one that taught me how to live with sex offenders. Was a really nice guy to me. Was the mayor of the prison. We liked each other a lot. Things happened. He is a hall monitor in prison. He does have Stockholm syndrome. Having said that, I don't care if he killed 100 people. Sorry, family members. I don't mean that bad. Victims of the family members. I get it that he killed a lot of people. If you're going to go by the criteria of parole, and he is under the old law, he deserves parole. He is remorseful. He's never going to do nothing wrong. He has Stockholm when he thinks he's law enforcement in his mind. I mean, we can get him a whistle on the squad car. He'd go out and pull people over. So yeah, it doesn't matter if he killed everybody. Tommy Karate, that's a good friend of mine. Yeah, won't do Tommy right. R.I.P. Big Al Bruno. Shoe sucker. Mob, thanks for the answer. Appreciate it. No problem. Did you do time with Adam Lee Hall? They called him Leo. Hold on. Are you talking? Whoa. Are you talking about the black-white supremacist? Leo, the black-white supremacist. Yes or no? Let me know that. Is Dusty ever going to come on the show? Bro, Dusty won't contact me for whatever reason. And somebody sent me something saying he was in jail. I don't know. I have not heard back from Dusty, although he does travel the world. He also could have been upset with me for something because I said something to him a long time ago. So I don't know, but that shouldn't disqualify. I don't know. Hey, he was going to come to my house. He canceled that trip. I think I was having problems. I forgot. I've been having problems. Are you going to come down for Hot Springs? Wow, Duck Fort, Alabama. The race starts anytime, does it? Ooh, am I going to be able to talk my wife into going to Hot Springs, Arkansas to watch horse races? Hey, Marta, come here real quick, babe. I'm sorry. Real quick. You don't have to be on. Serious question, okay? Sir, would you still like to go to Hot Springs and watch the horse races or no? The horse racing season, the horse races, dun, dun, dun. It's a gambling thing. I wouldn't gamble, but would you like to go down there? There's somebody that's here that asked me, they're from Hot Springs. Would you still go watch the horse races? Or is that a deal breaker right now? Where we went for our honeymoon? Would you, are we still gonna go or like would you go? It's horse season starting right now. No, within 4 months. Would you still because it's gambling? I used to go gamble down there. That's what I'm asking. Does it matter anymore? Would you go still? Okay, thank you. And there you have it. We won't be going to Hot Springs. Okay. What else did I relapse doing? Does that answer your question, anybody? Okay, are you going to come to Hot Springs? Da 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 da. You don't have no idea. I can tell you some sick story. You'd be sick. MobTube is dead. The truth. It's dried up. One joke. I crushed MobTube. Just want to say that. You're blocked. The truth. I'm blocked. Central Cali is the Casa Saga. Hold on. Central Cali is the Casa. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're saying there, Francisco. I know this. Anybody can kill anybody. I always try to respect everybody unless Chomas will take you out these days. Respect others and keep moving on, man. MYT, thank you for the comment. I got Cherokee in me, and we have a Cherokee casino and a reserve about 45 minutes up the road in Cherokee, NYC. Jason Storman, I hope the Cherokees thrive. I'm not going to say anything more. The Cherokees are thriving off me. I can't say no more. Fresno already in the house. Okay, Fresno. Okay, Primo. All right, I got you. Fresnick. What's the guys up there? The Fresnicks, the crazy gang. Those guys are some serious dudes. Somebody asked me if I wanted to do them. 599 is okay, I got you. Old Terre Haute, Jamin Storman. Yeah. When are you putting Benny back on? Benny will be calling me in the morning. I had actually put money on the phone account and I've been flaking out on it. and that was done last night. I think. I think I got it done. I was paying a bunch of shit last night. Let's hear from Benny. Benny makes your show. Thank you. Well, thank you. Would you have joined the Brotherhood if they wanted you? Blank. If you ever seen the story, we all could have joined. All the dirty white boys could have joined the Aryan Brotherhood. Okay, I was a dirty white boy at the time, and went in the shoot. TD Bingham, um, uh, what's the one that just died? That shot caller. Jesus Christ. So they were back for Big Mac's trial. It was Bingham. Why am I'm drawing a blank right now. All the dudes were back. All the dudes were back for the trial. Okay, so I can't. All right. All the dudes were back for the trial, and they were trying to get the DWBs to drop our patches and to join. They had a plan. It was Barry Mills. Barry Mills had a vision that they were going to start putting a lot of white prison gangs in the Fed because they were building prisons. He was spot on, and he wanted us to go out and then get the best of those gang members and blah blah blah. I did a video about it, right? It's totally the truth, and I've had a bunch of people back me up that knew about it. So that's the real deal. Would I ever join? I didn't want to join the Dirty White Boys. I didn't want to join a gang, period. I was drunk when I joined the Dirty White Boys. That's not dissing them. That's not disrespecting. I was running with the Dirty White Boys. They were my people. If I got locked up, they got locked up by association. I lost my 2255, which was my second appeal. And that night, drunk in the hole, when I got my brief in denial, we were all drunk. And Kenny, the shot caller, said, "What are you trying to do with your time, Cracker?" And basically counted down to give me 30 seconds to join. I know that sounds cheesy. I know that sounds very juvenile. That's what happened. Of course, I made my bones down the line. I was making them before that. But that's what happened. And then I in a gang, and I was kind of miserable for some years. And then I was at Lewisburg, and I got the keys to the car, and that was great for a little while. And it was just all bullshit. The gang stuff is all look, it's fun. I had a great time. I thrived in it. I did really well. But I would rather have shorter sentences and more programs, period, rather than have fun in prison and shoot heroin. I mean, that's what I did. I got high, got drunk. It was great. I was drowning out the pain. I can go into all that, but I had a blast, and that should piss a lot of people off. And by the way, we eat good food. Everybody should be mad. Every taxpayer should be mad at me saying that, for real. All right. Would you join the bro? So that was my. What about Benny? Okay, Primo, how's it swinging? Boston in the house. Okay, Boston. Hey, Buffalo, always saying hi. Okay, let me get to this. Let me get to something. Hey, and I'm gonna stop. Primo, Malibu, Duck from my brother from Alabama. Buffalo, I have a sister in Malibu. Let's smoke weed, friends. Anuno, let's not smoke dabs because there's people detoxing on dabs in there. All right, so I'm going to stop right here, and I'm going to go ahead and go with the theme of my show, which was me being a racist. Who was the most dangerous person you met in prison? Like the most thorough dude you ever met in there on this day in MMA? I don't know. I'm not sure. You know what one of the most scariest people was? Big Mama. You know who Big Mama was? A 7-foot tall white GD with curly hair who knocked people out and blow them. How would you like that? How would you like that? How about that? That's true shit. Big Mama. People have been in the feds and know Big Mama. People will say he's a big rat, whatever. I don't care. Big Mama. I have to think about that seriously, but the most person I don't want to be around, Big Mama. I don't want to be knocked out. I don't want to be knocked out and wake up to somebody blowing me. I just don't. It's just not. It's not on my bucket list. Okay, guys, here's the deal. Federal prison. So I grew up in prison, right? I started doing time. Got busted out right after I was 18 on Catalina Island. Did 60 something days in the Arkansas. I'm in the California in the county jail system, LA County jail system. I was sentenced to 4 years, 4-year joint suspension. I had to do 1 year in the county jail. I did 63 days. Why did I do 63 days? Because the fix was in. The judge knew. I had a family friend. My attorney knew the judge. They brought me back in 62 days for a supplemental review, meaning how am I doing in there? Of course, I was doing fine. They let me go the next day. I was supposed to do 9 months, but I still had a 4-year probation tail. I then violated probation by dirty urines. Imagine that. So I had 4 dirty urines back to back, and then I ran. I stayed in California for a year. They finally caught up with me, and they gave me 4 years. And I said, okay, I need to get my shit together. And then I ran to Arkansas. I didn't get caught first, but they knew where I was. And I'm getting blurry. Let me see if I can. Send me the camera, Rachel, quick. Fuck. Here we go. Let me see if I'm blurry on screen too. So this has something to do with hitting. Sorry, guys. All right. So we'll try. We'll try and see if it fixes. Let me see if I can find myself on here to see how blurry I really am. So anyway, I go to Arkansas. And yeah, I'm blurry as fuck, aren't I? I can see me blurry, blurry, blurry. And this camera is actually not supposed to be so bad. All right. So what am I looking like on here? Damn it. Sorry, guys. So hey, this is Britt. I was trying to do the other day. Let's see video up. Okay, I'm not sure. I'll have to get back to that in a second. Okay, so went to Arkansas. Fuck, this is bothering me because all I see is blurry Robert. And yeah, it has nothing to do with glasses. Sorry, people. So went to Arkansas, sold cocaine for like a year and a half, got busted, right? So when I did Arkansas time, let me see what I look like. What I'm looking like live on my phone. Uh,
How many subscriptions are you paying for? Rocket Money, find sneaky or forgotten subscriptions.
Yeah, I hear you. No, that's not it.
Now I'm live.
No, I'm not. So I start doing time in Arkansas, and to be honest, what the hell's going on here? So if I'm not live right here, I'm not live yet. It's not because it's afterwards. Oh fuck, I don't know, man. Anyway, I'm blurry. I'm blurry. Marta, am I blurry on the TV? Can you check? Let me see. Hold on, guys. Kimberly Metters? What are you talking about? Hold on. Are you talking about Kim? Kim? Are you Kim? Hello? Hello? I'm blurry, right? I know it is, dude. I'm trying to figure it out. I gotta go. I'll call you back. Call me back. What? What's up? All right. I ain't done with Bobby. Bye. Okay, so yeah, I'm blurry as fuck, guys. I'm sorry. And Kimberly Metters, is that you, Kimberly? Kimberly? Like as in my old good friend Kimberly, sweetheart. Okay, so I can't see shit. This sucks. Okay, I'm gonna keep going with it, you guys. Sorry. Let's see if I can get this. So Arkansas, they did not mix, they mixed race cells, okay? So you're in cells with blacks, whites, everything, everybody, whatever. Um, like 90% black, that system. I did not grow up around African Americans. The first time I was around African Americans was when I was in the LA County jail system. Okay. I did come out of LA County jail with a black friend. You can call my token black friend. His name, I say that funny, but his name was Seaboy. And he was a member of the PBG as a Playboy Gangsters, and we did business together. We did business. I actually sold him cocaine, and we did business until one night he showed up at my house in a convertible Mustang. He was a Crip in a convertible Mustang, and he had a big emblem on the front of the hood with the blood smoking crack, like this big, and then like a blood deteriorating smoking crack with the radio. The whole block was booming, and he had like 5 black dudes in the car that were all gangbangers, and I lived next door to the sheriff's station, and I was high on coke when they came. So, needless to say, I did not deal drugs with them again. I didn't know if I was going to get jacked or busted because of their radio. So, Arkansas Department of Corrections. Okay, so went through all that. It was a year, and then I went to California. And California is about gang time. It does not matter if you're in a gang or not. You are automatically put in a gang type of environment if you're white, or it doesn't matter who you are. If you're white and from the harbor area, you're going to go in the harbor area tank, and you're with whites and Mexicans. Period. And you're going to back them up. Period. That's how it is. If it doesn't, you don't have to have a patch. You don't have to be like an NLR or AB or a P9 or whatever you want to call it. You're automatically there. And I'm apologizing for this blurry shit. And I'm really fucking pissed that it's staying this long. And we will get it fixed somehow. Someday. Oh, shit. So this is what this let me move the story forward some. I go to the feds, right? And feds, it's racially separated, meaning black cells, white TVs, black TVs, all that stuff. And I could not listen and I'm 53-year-old white guys. So all you guys in your 40s and under who grew up on hip hop and MTV raps and all that other shit. I did not. It was just a little bit after me, but because I started going to prison and because of the racial divide and the prejudice that I hold, as do a lot of other people, I could not listen to rap. When I listened to rap, all I thought about is dominoes slamming all day long, all day long. Or black guys. Yeah, I know that sucks, kind of rude, right? Or every black guy in prison wanted to be, and it was an inspiring rapper. It made me want to commit suicide or kill them. So, all day, every day, and you guys, white guys in the county jails, know what I'm talking about. All day, every day. There we go. See, boy, I'm clear. It's part of my sobriety. See how clear I am. All day, every day. That's what we heard in the county jails in Arkansas, and in is rap and tables banging and domino slamming. Okay, and although white guys can be allowed to, a lot of black guys talked over each other. Okay, so there's a whole, we can get into whole things, but I'm just saying. So all these years, even though I listened like, hey, money, baby, I got your money, all that, and all those little stuff that's on American Top 40 or Top 40 songs, I heard, I did not listen to rap. Or if I did, it was very, I like, sorry, Miss Jackson, I am for real. That's all the trendy shit, right? By the way, that song got beat up by the SORT team, Special Operations Resort Task Force. I was hogtied. They left me hogtied for like 6 to 8 hours in a rec cage, naked. They choked me out. And there I go again, blurry. Why? What is going on? God said, let there be light. Let's see if I can get blurry. So, fucking A, man. This sucks. Sucks. This camera. Rachel, quick. Do an express mail and I'll send it to you, right? She's supposed to send me a camera. Fucking pisses me off. Anyway, yeah, this is like ruining my mojo for real. I'm not gonna lie. This really bums me out. So, fucking son of a bitch. How do I do this? What do I do here, guys? Okay, so let's try this. Let's try this. And this, and this, this, and this. And I have a wife that's not gonna happen right now because she's not into it. She's not happy with Robert these days. She's not. She's all right. Fuck it. Fuck this. All right. So anyway, so I couldn't listen to rap. Do you know just the other day, I'm in rehab. And I never heard of these guys called New Breed. White country rappers. And hey Marta, babe. White country rappers. And it made me have a whole different appreciation for rap. And it made me realize, I swear to God, I didn't even realize it to then. And I'm going to try to do something, and she ain't going for it. She ain't going to come in here and deal with this right now. She asked me to do this before, and I didn't. It made me realize it was because of my own prejudices. I swear to God, it's totally true. And I know that's like, people might be saying, duh, but it's absolutely true. So, I want you guys to think of it this way. A lot of you, anybody that's black out there, anybody that's black and 50 years old, remember when you grew up, how many black TV shows did you see? The Jacksons, Sanford and Son, right? So I never thought about that. Like, I never gave thought to that, how fucked up that was, not seeing people look like you guys. Then I went to prison, and I'm in a black man's world. And that's fucked up to say, but it's true. And guess what's on TV most of the time? BET, TNT, all those, a lot of them, Tyler Perry movies. Like, I didn't want to watch those because I was in a black man's world. All I seen was black people. I didn't watch black movies. I watch black movies now. And it's crazy. And I'm not having this. You're not going to see me with the Black Lives Matter t-shirt marching in a black light. Although there's nothing wrong with that, even though all lives matter. What I'm saying is, it never dawned on me. Like, that's towards my own prejudices based on my own environmental things, whatever. And having said that, I always had like a super close black friend. Hey, babe, can you help me, please? I always had a really close one or more black friends. Always, like the whole time I was incarcerated. This entire time has been blurry, and I can't fix it. I'm people can see you. So do you have any idea?
I don't know. You were hitting the.
It was before that. It started before that.
I don't know, but I have no idea.
It's an hour right now, and whoever sent that, I appreciate it. If you guys want to donate, I really appreciate it. And if you guys want to go, everything works out. I've been watching since the beginning, and I'm still here. Thank you. So listen, that was the moral of the story. And I was going to go deeper, and I was answering questions, but this blurry shit has got me fucked up. I'm not going to lie. And yeah. So anyway, I'm going to get this fixed, Rachel. Please send the camera, and I'll get it worked out. But usually this blurry stuff goes in and out. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and look and see if it was when I hit the table and see if she's right. 'Cause I'm like, I can't even see you guys' words right now. Jelly roll. Fuck, I can see that. Jelly roll. Jason's struggle. So I did time with struggle. We'll talk about that. I'm trying to actually get struggle on via a friend. We'll see how it happens. Again, I didn't mean to cut this short. So, but now I've been on an hour. That's what I was supposed to stay on. That was the agreement that I had. My lovely wife. And it's past that. I'm going to do a live tomorrow. I'm also going to do a video tomorrow. I just want to let you guys know. Bobby, the big, Booneville Bobby, the big girl bandit. I'll get you a big stuffed pillow, bro. Rest of you guys, talk to you soon. Sorry. Fuck that. I can't see nothing now. Later.